Good for you. It doesn't happen because you got to treat them. Listen, if you ever get a book on the creator of Google, read it. In my office, we live with the same theory. Be creative. I hire people and I tell them, I'm paying you to work for me to be creative. Be creative as you can be, and if it earns me money, I'll allow you to be creative even more. Would you like to have a job like that? Yeah, tap into what I'm good at. That's my skill set. My skill set is not managing people. That's what Rebecca is. My skill set is finding hidden talents in people and bringing it out in them. Because I allow them to have the time to focus on what's in their mind. Because I think the most gifted things are people, and it's the things inside them they don't realize that they're excellent at. Allow them to bring it out, okay? The other thing that we go into is making offers. That's huge productive time. Property searching, which is we outsource that, and marketing. I'm always a student of marketing. If you can't tell that by now, I'm all about marketing and being efficient with marketing, because I will promise you this, marketing changes. You have to constantly be looking at your marketing to see if your results are higher or lower. Change that marketing to get higher results. Kind of like social media right now. Social media is huge, huge. And I have literally been able to brand myself through social media as the expert in my niches and communities. Listen, with LinkedIn alone, how many people in here use LinkedIn to its maximum capability? In 2 weeks using LinkedIn, I was the #1 search result for real estate investor. I had 3.4 million professional connections in 2 weeks using LinkedIn. Is that pretty solid? I built a power team in less than a week using LinkedIn. I've got a buyer following through LinkedIn of almost 60 buyers on LinkedIn that just come to me asking me for deals. Just LinkedIn. I'm not talking about the other 4 major platforms that are out there. Is that pretty cool? It's the power of using social media. Do you think social media is a fad? Absolutely not, okay? It's like rock and roll. It's the biggest thing since the Industrial Revolution, actually. So, high life value. Attending networking events like this is very, very, very important for you and your business, okay? This is where you build partnerships and you find teams and commitments, all right? And that's what you want to look at. Networking at live events is like networking with social media. Listen, there's some people that will tell you on social media, you need 5,000 friends on Facebook. Exactly, I can't say that, but you're right. I disagree with that. I think you need, 500 to 1,000 solid people that are in your niche, right? That want to do business with you. Anybody can come up here and plug a piece of software in and get you to 20,000 followers on Twitter, but are they in your niche? Or are they just some kid that decided to say, yeah, I'll follow you, right? You're wasting your message by not being targeted. Time with family and friends is obviously one of my biggest ones that I've been able to maximize over a period of time that I've really thought that I would never been able to do it, because the normal life you get 5 weeks of vacation and you get weekends, right? I just think that right there is a waste of time when you start thinking about the value of life, right? The value of life doesn't come back. You lose it every day. So what you take advantage of today is what creates the value later. Time off reflections, getting and staying healthy, which is what I'm working on right now. I can't come up here and preach this if I'm not going to do it, right? So this is my biggest commitment right now. And because I've been able to get my business in such an automated platform, I'm now able to spend that time with a trainer and spend that time doing what I need and, buying all of our food from, organic producers and local farmers. And when my wife showed me the very first bill from buying groceries organically, I was like, what? I was like, what did they build that box out of? I was like, can I sell it on eBay? I was shocked. But the sad part is there's a value on being healthy, right? We're so caught up into the mass marketing of saturation and, lard that you end up like me over time. So it's a big one. Delegating work. I obviously am a big fan of this. Track what you do. If you'll take a sheet of paper and every 30 minutes on that sheet of paper, write down what you did that day, you'll start to see where you're wasting time. I promise you. And you'll start to see these